Hey guys, welcome back. Yes, I know it's been forever, whatever, it happens. But yeah, welcome back to a new video. Hopefully, a video series that I'm trying to do. Sort of. It's October. I want to do spooky things. So yeah, the only thing is that it's kind of hard for me because I'm not much into like horror when it comes to anime. I think it's a very hard genre to do because you know the way the people look in the series. When you think like manga and anime, you don't really think of the horror in it. Well, most people, the casuals, don't. So yeah, I'm not really a big fan of that. But yeah, I wanted to try something different. I wanted to get out of my niche. So for the month of October, spooky stuff. Today's video is a simple one. Basically, I have picked out 5 series from my Mao, and they're horror slash horror adjacent that I would love to see published here in the States, you know, because I'm from the States. So yeah, I basically just went through my Mao, saw what has the horror tag or thriller tag, psychological, you know, went through those and picked out 5 random ones. They're mainly horror. I think like 1 or 2 of them are basically the thriller side of it or psychological. So we'll get through them. They're in alphabetical order, so yeah, timestamps below if I remember them. But yeah, let's get into the video. First on the list is 14 by Kazuo Umez. Essentially, I've never read Kazuo Umez. I think he's like the one horror or thriller artist, manga, you know, that I've never actually read. I've seen his books in Barnes and Nobles and all that stuff. Like the Dissolving Classroom covers look beautiful, but I've never actually read a series from him. And 14 is interesting because I didn't know it was his. It was just one of those ones where like I saw the cover and the cover's right here. It's a chicken. Why is the chicken the main character? I'm guessing he's the main character. 14 is about experimented chickens, I believe, and this one is like a hybrid with like chicken and human. I don't know, it's weird. Or chicken and cyborg, I forget. I read the synopsis a long time ago, but it's the character that made me interested in it. It's a very short series, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong. Like it's gonna be here to show you the amount of volumes slash chapters. It could be short, who knows? But yeah, it's the chicken. It's a horror series. He looks kind of goofy, but it's Kazuo Umez. He's done stuff with Viz recently. Well, recently. So I'm hoping that they bring over more of his works, and hopefully 14 is one of those. It is interesting because that's a character design you really don't see at all. So yeah, and you know, chickens. Cool. Second is Hideout from Kakazaki-san. Essentially, I don't know anything about this series. The character designs, if you look him up though, look very great for the horror genre, and I am into it. I think it's only 9 chapters long, so make it a one-shot, honestly. Kind of surprised that no one's picked this up, because the cover itself, the cover for this is beautiful. It's very mysterious, very alluring. It's what caught my eyes. Basically, the horror series that I'm going to be covering here, basically, I saw the cover and was like, I kind of want to read this because it looks cool, and you know, window shopping with my eyes. Obviously, I can't find it anywhere officially to read it, and I like it to be official, you know, whether it be through Viz, 7Cs, Kodansha. I would like someone to pick this up, make it a one shot. The cover looks beautiful. You can do like, it reminds me of the PTSD cover. I don't know why. Give me a second. PTSD Radio. It's a cover that just grabs your eye, honestly. So yeah, also I need to get the other ones for these and then finally read these because it's a plastic wrap. I haven't read volume 1 at all. I don't have volume 2 and 3. But yeah, the covers for these are very interesting because they just grab your eye, and Hideout is one of the other ones that like, when I initially saw it, I was like, ooh, I would love to pick that up, but sadly there's no publisher publishing that right now, and it's not officially anywhere digitally. So yeah, for the horror month of October, I would wish that someone would pick that up because it just looks interesting. Character designs look good. Story, I don't know anything about the story. It could be really bad. That's probably maybe why. So who knows? Eventually I'll get to reading it if I, you know, just want to. It's a very short read, 9 chapters, hopefully. Maybe not text heavy, who knows? But yeah, Hideout. Next is a series that I'm pretty sure is just there for the aesthetic, but it's Pumpkin Night, Halloween, pumpkin, you know. Basically, this is about a girl who was called ugly by like her classmates, I believe, and basically dons the pumpkin hat or head and decides, I'm gonna kill all of them. I do not give a fuck. And I kind of dig that. I've only read the first chapter. The thing that kind of sells me towards this is the art. The art, if you see, is very detailed, and I like that. And if you're a physical buyer, art is 10 times better when you have it in your hands as opposed to a screen. But yeah, story could be mid. It's a very basic story. Hopefully it's not like just hack slash edgy and that's it. It could be totally wrong, who knows? But yeah, I would like Pumpkin Night just for the fact that the art alone is gorgeous. I really dig the art, and yeah, basically what can go wrong besides, you know, it being a very bad story. Read the first chapter. I thought it was fine for what it is. It's the art, the very detailing on like the pumpkin and the blood and stuff like that. I dig that. I dig the details, because that's kind of like one of the points you buy some series for, is like the detailing, which I will get to later in the next entry about a certain creator and their detailing and how it benefits physically. So yeah, I would love to see Pumpkin Night, you know, give it like a Halloween release. That'd be cool. I don't get why publishers don't do this, why they're just like, hey, it's October, we should just release a bunch of horror shit during this time of the month. But you know, it's up to them. It's whatever. It's how they roll. But yeah, Pumpkin Night would be fun, just, you know, to have the art up and close in detail. Next on the series is a horror adjacent, sort of. It's psychological. It is Rainbow. If you don't know what Rainbow is, I would say go into it blindly. Find it however you want to find it. Go into it blindly and suffer, as a lot of people who have read Rainbow or watched Rainbow have told me. Just suffer. I haven't seen it at all. I haven't read it. There's an anime for it as well. The manga, I believe, has like a publisher in Spain, so they have a Spanish edition, which is cool. I am Spanish myself, so it'd be great to pick those up if the shipping wasn't outrageous. But yeah, Rainbow, to put it in context, is about a group of kids, I believe they're kids or teenagers, that are sent to a camp to go through hellish activities. That's all I remember, and it's all you need to know. So yeah, apparently it's very sad. It's a very bad, you know, read at points if you're not in the right headspace, as I've been told, or like if you're watching it. The thing that gets me though is the mangaka. The creator has also published Tree of Death, Yoma Hitsugi, which is here. I forgot where my physical volumes 1 and 2 are. Yeah, the big thing about this for me is his art. Beautiful, amazing, gorgeous. But the problem with Tree of Death is that it's a regular just manga volume. Like, just think of like a Viz volume for like a Shonen Jump series. Exact same quality, which is not bad. Don't get me wrong, that's a standard. But with art that good, that was my only problem with the volume. It was like, damn, the art is really good in this. I wish this was in a Viz Big or something, or like, you know, a Viz Signature. That would have been great. Like that type of like structure where it's a lot more spaced out. You can see the detailing. Kind of sucks that it's just a regular volume for Tree of Death, but the art is really good. The story for Tree of Death has been okay. I've only read the first volume. It seems very plain, but I do dig it. And I feel like Rainbow has more of a story to it, and it's more about the characters. But yeah, it's very long apparently for what it is. So yeah, that's kind of like the issue with it. And it's a topic that a lot of people don't want to deal with when it comes to camps. If you know, you know. But yeah, I would love to see Rainbow printed here. Give him the Viz Sig. I would say that. Give him that style. You know, 7Cs can print larger books at times. They're, if you've seen the quality of the first 2 Tokyo Avengers omnibuses, like specifically, there is a specific one that's like better paper. Like that would be great for Rainbow. But yeah, I would love to see this published somewhere, or I could just watch the anime. But yeah, I would love to read the manga, because the art's a big thing about it, which I've been told a lot. One of the big things besides that and the characters, it's a really good series, as I've been told, and I would hope to read that, you know, officially somehow. But you know, we can only hope. And the final series is a series that I've actually read. It's kind of like meh, but the premise is what gets you, honestly. It's Werewolf Game. Werewolf Game is a series where, if you've known the Werewolf Game or Mafia, how it's played in real life, where there's like a killer or two, and basically at night everyone goes to sleep, killer kills somebody, and then everyone wakes up, tries to figure out who killed this person and vote them out. Very simple concept, and they do it in manga format here. It's very bare bones because they kind of run through everything fast. There are 3 series. I've read the first 2. Interesting. I need to read the next one or the last one when I can. But yeah, it follows a girl who is just, you know, I believe they're just kidnapped and thrown into this game. And yeah, they play it. It's very interesting. The characters are meh, because you're not really here for the characters, you're here for the actual game itself. It's a fun whodunit, and honestly, it can keep you either on your toes or you'll immediately get who it might be. The second series, I will say though, has the plot twist that I very much do enjoy, and that's why I kind of liked it. It's a very mess series, but the concept is what you're here for, and I very much would like that. I think each volume is like 3, and each series is like 3 to 4 volumes, so it's a very short print. And honestly, it's a fun concept. It does get very graphic at times, I will say that. It just kind of messed up, and there are triggers in that series. There are probably triggers in the other series that I've talked about, especially Rainbow, but there are triggers in this one as well that are like, very bad. Look them up. It gets very uncomfortable at times, which I will say. It's very uncomfortable, and that's kind of is the point, because it's trying to make you hate some certain people, but like also try to feel for them, because like they're trying to be innocent. They may be innocent, they may be not be innocent, who knows. It's up to you to decipher that, and I kind of get it, but it's a roller coaster, if I had to say the least. There's no official way to read this, so yes, read it how you can find it. I suppose that's how I did it. And yeah, it's a solid small read. You can get through like a series like in a day. Honestly, like in a couple hours, you can get through one of the series, because there's 3 series. I think there's a 4th that's like a different cast all completely. Go check out Werewolf wherever you can find it. It's a fun, small, short read that you just can look fondly off. It's not anything amazing, but it's the game that you're here for, and I kind of like having a good game at stakes. So yeah, and that is all. I know it's kind of just a meh horror series or horror adjacent series, but you know, as you can see, I'm not into horror that much. It's not my thing. If you want to recommend me some horror series, link them, or you know, comment them down below in the comments. I would love to read more horror for the month of October. Have some more videos planned out, hopefully, if I can get them out. The goal is to do it weekly, hopefully. So every Thursday. I think Thursday is when this is dropping. So yeah, hopefully once a week I can do a series. I have plans already, so you know, just gotta execute them. And yeah, if you like the video, like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff. Hopefully I'll see you next week, and till then, peace.